And welcome to the FIO podcast. I'm your host, Mason Kleiss, as always. Joining us is Nick Boys. You were on before. So this is
Yes.
your time on. This is the
Recurring guest.
first Zoom edition. We got Robbie Straub joining us in a little bit. He's a perennial guest on my show. How we doing, Nick?
I'm good, man. This is the highlight of my week, to be honest with you.
I've been looking forward to this all day. I've been drinking all day, waiting. And
Yeah.
here's Rob now joining us.
There he is.
Oh. Oh.
There he is.
Can you hear me better?
I guess, yeah. We're recording now.
Well, audience, I hope you like my background.
That's why.
God.
I wanted the grand entrance. I wanted the big time entrance. You look so photoshopped. It's funny.
I am Photoshopped.
How you do that? I'm gonna have to try and get that for my future shows. It's gonna be funny.
Bro, you can do it right now if you want.
I'm not gonna try and toggle with it.
I got all kinds of stuff to talk about, dude. Let's get
So do I. We're gonna get right into it. After we haven't caught up on a spill with Nick Boys. I need to hear about his life.
I know. True.
So you're in the States, correct?
I am, as of right now. I'm still in Nebraska,
Ooh.
so I'm still kind of at school, basically, just doing everything online.
Just husking corn.
Yeah. There's nobody here, so it kind of sucks. Everybody obviously moved home and shit, but
Oh, so you're still at school?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were with your girlfriend for a little bit. But then
Yeah.
you
Just
went
for
back.
a couple days, yeah.
How far does she live from the campus?
Well, she's still here in Seward as well, but we were just at her parents' house for a couple days.
Was how far?
Like 2.5 hours, so not too bad. Still in Nebraska.
What's the weather like?
going up to Cynthiana from the Cumberlands, bro.
Yeah. The weather's actually been kind of nice. It rained a bit today, but it's been like 60s and 70s this week at least. So fingers crossed. It'll probably snow next week, but
Yeah, how was the winter?
Yeah.
Brutal.
yeah, terrible. Fucking brutal.
I can never move up north, man, just for that. Like, even as much as I love the bikes, I couldn't live in Minnesota.
Minnesota would be brutal.
If I ever was rich, I would have a house there to live 17 weeks out of the year or something. And just leave as soon as I can, as soon as February is over.
What is he doing?
You're opening the dude's junk right now, bro. All right, what are we doing, psychopath? What are we drinking? What are you drinking, Rob?
Guinness.
Ooh,
My favorite beer. My second favorite beer.
Nick Boys, what are we drinking?
Some Silver Bullets, Coors Light.
Ooh, the Tall Boys?
God's Nectar, yeah.
Shouts to Danny and fucking Marcus, bro.
Shout out Danny and Marcus for the Coors Lights.
I wonder how they feel about their Raiders right now. Or I guess it's not Danny's, but mostly Marcus's.
Yeah, Marcus's Raiders.
Well, apparently there's a rumor going around because their stadium's not going to get done in time for the season. So they're going to play a couple games here in El Paso. So that'll be kind of cool. They're going to play a bunch of places, like not for their home games technically.
I just hope there's sports by then, dude, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's like
I won't lie, I'm worried. I'm really worried.
we can't not talk about it. I mean,
Yeah.
Dude, I
Rob's not
have to have
worried.
fantasy football, bro.
I'm just saying.
That's gonna be wacky. I want to be able to do like drafts in person and stuff. I want to go to Vegas and like do all this shit that I've been wanting to do. But I mean, I asked Robbie this last week, so I'll ask you, Nick. What has this affected for you personally? Like, what have you not been able to do, or like did something get canceled that you were gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, senior season for baseball. Cane
That's a big one. I'm sorry.
in the toilet. So we were pretty good this year too. So I think we got one conference doubleheader in and we beat the team like
Yeah.
35-2 combined. Like we were gonna be good this year. So that kind of sucks. I'm thinking about moving home, but flights and stuff are running out quick because they're starting to shut the borders and stuff. So there's plenty of things to figure out in the next few weeks or so with all this Rona stuff going on.
You got FIO, dude.
Seriously, big time.
Well, and then here's my next question for both of you guys. What's the first thing you guys are gonna do when Trump's like, all right, we're good, you can go back to normal living? What's the first thing?
I think I'm gonna come to El Paso to see my boy.
Hey. No, you won't. But hey, I'll drink to that.
I already took a trip to fucking Florida. I can't.
We already did that. Yeah, Rob.
I don't know. Make money.
Yeah,
I'm fucking broke.
Nick.
Probably go to the bars or something, I guess. I don't know. Go out to eat or just like be
Yeah,
out
like
in
just
public. Like, I don't
A
know.
decent meal.
Yeah, for
sitting
real.
down.
Human being, I guess. First thing I'm gonna do is definitely get a haircut, a decent haircut.
Oh, true.
I'm struggling.
Yeah, bro. Mine's bad.
And then I'm gonna go to the gym because I miss my gym. And then I'm gonna go to a bar. Yep. Or like a
I'm
restaurant.
feeling my home gym. For real.
I was pretty depressed for like 2 weeks because I was just doing home workouts and I was getting tired of doing push-ups and doing the same shit. And then my boss let me build a gym at my zoo, and it's been the greatest thing ever. And that's what's helped me mentally get through.
What are you just using, like cinder blocks for weights and shit, or what?
Cinder blocks, like steel pipes that I found, bands that I had at home, like from baseball and stuff. So putting them to good. I've already broken a couple bands. They've smacked me in the face a couple times, but we're getting.
Bro, Nick, my home gym like let me borrow like actual weights and bars and shit.
That's clutch.
It was lit.
That is clutch.
That's what I
Yeah,
want.
just chilling at the house. I rigged up some pulleys for like tricep push downs and stuff like that.
Oh boy.
Do Hindu push-ups. You'll thank me later. They're like the greatest push-ups of all time. They work your whole
Push ups.
entire body. But all right, I guess that's enough about the old Rona. Hopefully, I mean May 1st. Trump says May 1st, but we're on lockdown until May 17th. I don't know what the status is in Nebraska, how bad it is. Like we have almost 1,000 cases here.
Yeah, I don't think it's terrible here, but I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. I just do what I'm told.
We have the policy now. You have to wear a mask if you're outdoors, like around people.
Are you serious?
That's our policy. Yeah,
Wow.
citywide enforced it. They're gonna ticket you.
What?
Yeah,
Ours isn't like that.
I know. It's wacky, but like now it's like I feel that because now when I'm in public and I see someone without a mask on, I'm like, "The fuck are you doing? Put a mask on, man. Don't you care?"
They like get it. Will they like get arrested if they don't have a mask on?
No, they won't allow you to enter places, I think is the new policy. And then they'll
Oh,
fine
okay.
they'll fine you if you like probably cause a ruckus. They probably will fine you if you try and get into Walmart, you don't have it, and they'll be like, please leave, and you're like, fuck you, and just walk in. Maybe they'll do something, but I doubt. I don't know if anything like that's gonna happen. Hey, people need
My-
toilet paper.
My mom and dad said they're doing on-the-spot fines and shit back home in Australia.
Yeah,
Like-
how bad is it there?
It's not too bad there, but they were like super strict from the outset with like making rules and stuff and enforcing them. So like you can't like congregate in public with anybody or anything like that. Like my sister works at McDonald's there, and I guess like people would like just meet up in the car parks and shit with their friends and just like talk between the cars, and then like cops would just fine them on the spot and tell them to go home.
How much would the fine? Are they hefty?
I can't remember, $500,000 maybe. I don't know. It's pretty. steep.
500,000.
Yeah. No, 500 or maybe up to $1,000.
Okay, that's still a lot.
Yeah, I know.
There goes your stimulus right there. The prime minister giving out stimuluses.
Yeah, I think there is some kind of stimulus package there.
Probably
I guess-
way more than what we got.
Yeah, it's like a weekly or bi-weekly stipend or something like that, I think, for people that are out of jobs and stuff.
See, that's what we should get. We should get one.
Australia's way better than fucking United States.
Yeah, we should get one like every 2 weeks. Everyone got $1,200. It took like a month to get to us. Some people still don't have it, and they're still waiting for it. Like people I work with are still waiting for it.
I just don't know how you can do a flat rate of $1,200 when like the cost of living in all different places is just like so different.
Different.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. They should be different. Well, I mean, people with children get more, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it sucks for the college students, that need money too, but they don't get, they can at least.
Yeah.
So what was the vibe in the locker room? Like, what was your coach saying? Like, no, like season's not going to get canceled. We're good. And then all of a sudden, like, it keep progressing. Like, hey, yeah, it might get canceled. Like, did you have like a last game? Did you have like, this is your last game or no?
Sort of. So like we had our spring break trip in Arizona, and then kind of the last few days of that / like on the bus ride home, like it started to be like more and more serious. Like that's when March Madness got canceled and NBA got canceled. Like, okay, all right, like and then D1 canceled. Like, all right, we're gonna get canned here. And then we had a game in like 2 days, and like even like on the bus on the way there, we're like, no way, we're gonna play today. We're gonna drive all the way there. They're gonna cancel that shit, and then we'll come back. But
Damn.
we ended up playing our number one throw no hitter that day. We just beat the piss out of them, and then that was it. That was the season over right there.
I mean, what a way to go out if you're that pitcher. Hell yeah, I'd be fine with that. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast.
Damn, man. Did you get like a last at bat or anything?
I mean, just throwing no on the last game.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's getting a little draft love. Well, he was getting a little draft love, so I think he might come back next year and hopefully get picked up by somebody. But we'll see.
Ooh, draft love like the Green Bay Packers did. Oh, we'll get into that later.
That was an all-time accidental transition there.
Ooh, round one of the draft is unbelievable. Let's get right into it. Fuck it, boys. Let's get right into it. What do you guys think of round one of the NFL draft? Of the virtual draft?
Yeah, that's honestly crazy as hell, though, right?
What?
That like it's just all virtual now, man.
I know, but I thought it was
It
pretty smooth. I thought it went pretty smooh.
I thought it went pretty well too. Like Goodell was super cringy and shit, but like
I haven't been. I didn't see any of it, but
Robbie, your Wi-Fi's so bad, man.
bro, you gotta switch something.
what is it?
You got to figure it out, man.
What happened?
You sounded like George on steroids, bro. You're like,
Can you hear me now?
yeah, but you're slow as fuck, man, and your fucking face is all blurred out and shit.
Dude, what do you want me to do, man?
I want you to connect to some real Wi-Fi.
All right, you all have fun for like 5 minutes by yourself, and then I'll come back.
All right. Have fun.
Y'all talk about the draft.
All right.
Bye. Wait, what did he say? Talk about the draft?
Yeah.
Shit,
What'd you think of round one?
You don't want to be a part of that? All right. I thought around like I said, like it was very smooth, which I liked, and it took a long time, just like any draft would.
Right.
But it wasn't. You could tell there was some definite like computer problems going on, like especially with the interviews. They were very glitchy, like sounded like Rob pretty much.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow talking to who was it, like Deion Sanders or something like that. It was like really bad. Like just kept talking over one another. But I mean, Joe Burrow knew he was going number one overall for like 6 months now, probably like since he won the national championship.
And they were still on the clock for 8 minutes. Like people were so pissed. They like, you know how that you get like 10 minutes or whatever it is. Like the Bengals were on the clock for like 75% of that time. Like for what reason? Like the entire universe knew that it was going to be Joe Burrow, and it still took him 7 minutes to put the pick in.
I think that just for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
He definitely was saying like that because he said it in multiple interviews. He said he knew he was going to win the Heisman. He's like, I knew I'm going to get number one overall, even though he's supposed to act like he's not. Like the coaches say, you're going to like all the other number one picks that you've ever seen were like, yeah, I knew it. I've known it for weeks, months ahead of time. So my fascination is like picks 5 and after that, because then that's when it gets juicy. The first 3, are going to go But
The first like 6 or 7 were kind of like straight off the mock drops, honestly,
yeah,
this year. And then it got a bit more interesting once you got to the receivers and stuff. I didn't think many people thought that Ruggs was going to go before Judy or Lamb.
I picked him to go to the Vikes. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be the guy. But I even bet with my dad. I'd say, bet you $100 if you can. I'll give you $100 if you can get who we're gonna draft. I said that's tough at 22, but I said Henry Ruggs, and then he gets picked like who do you get picked by the Raiders? I think. Yeah,
at 12.
Yeah, it's first wide receiver off the board. But I mean, yeah, this year was stacked with wide receivers. I knew like the Vikings always draft very well. We got Diggs in the 5th, Danielle Hunter in the 3rd or 4th, Dalvin in the 2nd. Like we get talent later in rounds, and our first round picks have always been decent. Besides like Christian Ponder, Laquan Treadwell. That's what scares me. The last time we took a receiver in the first round was Laquan Treadwell in like 2015 or 16 or something like that. He was dumpster fire. So I like Jefferson, Justin Jefferson. I like him a lot. I've watched his tape. I talked to Nick Prepara. I said, "What's this guy all about?" My LSU connection, and he's like,
Yep.
"He's a dog, bro. He's a dog." I'm like, all right, I'm down for that. So we'll see.
He had a just incredible year for LSU. I mean, it helps when you've got Joe Burrow and you're playing against college defenses, but like he looks like the real deal. So yeah, it's a real nice replacement for Diggs, I think, for them.
It broke a record for most SEC players drafted in the first round. It was like 16 or something like that, or 16 people, and there was like 6 by LSU in the first.
Crazy.
Round. The running back got taken by the Chiefs, which was huge. I didn't think they'd take a running back, but and apparently, I don't know if you saw the story behind that. It was Mahomes' pick. Mahomes said, "I want him."
Yeah, I saw a little background video today with like the GM and Andy Reid on the phone to Edwards-Helaire, and then they were like, "Yeah, we texted Pat, and he said Clyde's the guy or whatever." So that's kind of cool. If Pat Mahomes wants you, that's good news.
But that's also good that they like respect Patrick Mahomes' decision enough to be like, "Who do you want to throw to?" and stuff. And it was great. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback in the league right now, but it's
according to some. If people tuned into last week's episode,
you don't think he's the best quarterback in?
No, there were people last week that didn't rank him number 1, right?
Oh yeah, Dexter had Drew Brees number 1. He had Patrick Mahomes he had Lamar Jackson at 6 and Patrick Mahomes at 5. I was like, Dex, what are you watching? He goes, Drew Brees has been consistent every year, dude. I'm like, yeah, I understand that. He's amazing, but like, he's 43 or 42, whatever. Like, he's not that good anymore. My problem with Drew Brees is his age shows. Like, everyone thought he broke his thumb and he had like 6 weeks rest or 5 weeks rest. And they're thinking, oh, we're going to get a fresh Brees by playoff time. It's going to be over. And then he was fresh, quote unquote, but still, once playoffs came, he looked bad. Like he looked tired. He looked like he didn't have the arm strength anymore. Didn't have the mobility anymore. So like it showed his age. That's why like he'll be good for the first half of the season probably, but he wears down, man.
Father Time is undefeated. That's what they always say. You can't outrun the clock.
Tom Brady's trying to do it right now. That's why he's getting every weapon he can. You can beat Father Time if you got all them weapons. Who cares?
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
All they're missing is like a number 1 running back, and they're like unstoppable. They're already pretty much unstoppable, but
they might get one today. I don't know what pick they have, but
yeah, if they get like DeAndre Swift or some shit. Ooh.
Swift's gone.
Is he? Yeah. Tell me some second rounders. I haven't seen anything. Tell me some notable second rounders.
Swift to the Lions. So Kerryon Johnson fantasy values in the toilet.
Yeah, Kerryon's good. Why would they draft Swift?
Jonathan Taylor to the Colts, the running back from Wisconsin. So Marlon Mack fantasy value in the toilet. T. Higgins to the Bengals with Joe Burrow. He's a big wide receiver from Clemson. That's a nice little rookie duo there.
Yep, that's good.
KJ Hamler's a little speedy wide receiver from Penn State. He just got picked by the Broncos. I think the Broncos offense could be kind of nice next year.
Yeah, I thought that too, but man, Drew Lock's getting a little cocky for my liking right now. Played 5 games. He needs to.
Yeah.
Like because there's a real possibility they might get Cam Newton, and he will not play over Cam Newton. I'm sorry. How funny was
Yeah,
that?
I agree. But the rest of their skill positions are Melvin Gordon, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy.
That's very good.
Noah Fant could be a breakout tight end
yeah.
potentially.
He had really big games, and their defense is really underrated, man. Their defense is still like top 8 at least. You know what I mean? The Vikings had that big 20-point comeback, 20-point halftime comeback against them. I thought we were gonna blow it, but I don't know. Drew Lock, I like Drew Lock. Oh, look who's trying to come back in. Let's see. Let's see if he's fixed the Wi-Fi.
Cross your fingers.
We haven't gotten into too much yet. Is that all the notable second rounders?
Yeah, that's most of them. The rest of them are just like
I want
linemen.
The Vikings have pick 58 or 55. I think it's 58. I think Jalen Hurts is a good second round 58. Why not? Put a little pressure on Kirk. Why not?
That would be interesting. I don't know if how old. I don't know how old Kirk is. Is he? What is
30.
that? Mid 30s? Or only just 30?
What? Hey there, Rob. Oh, it's even worse. I'm sorry, everyone listening and watching out there. He's at his girlfriend's house. Oh, he's trying to get in again. So his Wi-Fi is a little bad.
Oh no! Sorry. Notable second rounder. The Patriots' first pick of the entire draft. They take a safety from a Division II school.
Yeah, what was that all about?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think anybody knows, but like, I'm not in any position to doubt the Patriots or Bill Belichick.
They know something that we don't.
Yeah, but it's just crazy to see at pick 37 overall a D2 guy to go. Feels strange.
Rob, how we doing? Are you good now? Nope.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we frozen.
Does that sound better?
No.
I don't sound better?
Nope.
Dude, I'm at Corey Lettington's now. His Wi-Fi should be way fucking better.
He drove all the way to Corey's. You're moving a little bit. Maybe it's that background that's messing with your Wi-Fi. I don't know.
Nah, bro, there's no way. I gotta keep the background, man.
I mean, you sound a little bit better. But we'll keep it. So we went over some notable second rounders so far, and a couple other things. We talked a little shit about you behind your back. No big deal.
That's fine. Y'all can sit here and say that you know all these second rounders and shit, but you don't. So
the ones that's why I said notable. I know who Swift is and Higgins and all these people that he's talking about.
Jonathan Taylor. I watched a lot of Wisconsin football this year, Rob. Trust me. He's a stud.
Didn't he had like 4,000 career rushing yards there, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he's like the career 3-year rushing leader for the NCAA. He's a beast.
There's some other guy that's supposed to be really good, supposed to go today too, but some other running back. I'm not sure.
Do you think Joe Burrow is the answer to the Bengals?
It's a good question. We talked about him a little bit, but I think they definitely improve at quarterback. Andy Dalton is, I want to say past his prime, but what was his prime? You know, wasn't. He was all right. What, he had 14 wins one year, didn't he? And lost first round in the playoffs. So
yeah, didn't they make the playoffs a bunch of times? I've had this discussion with so many guys. It's like, was Andy Dalton just like a league average quarterback? They all said no, and I think yes. If you make the playoffs, you've got to be at least league average, right?
Yeah, no, he was definitely manageable, game manager, like slightly above game manager, I'll say, but definitely not game breaker like Joe.
Right, but I wouldn't say below average.
Nick was saying, Rob. Nick was saying that he was pissed that the Bengals took so long to pick Joe Burrow. It took like 7 minutes off the clock before they picked him.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
dude, I didn't watch anything. I was driving around the whole time. So.
But I'm sure you got like Twitter notifications and whatnot, and just saw.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, on my phone like every fucking time.
I hope you at least looked who got drafted, so you can like know what we're talking about. Or no? Hello?
Uh-oh.
Maybe
Uh-oh.
he's frozen. No, there he
I'm
is.
good, dude.
It's
I'm
like
good,
we're talking
bro.
to someone who's like incoherent, and sometimes he just spaces out. He's like, "Huh? I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro." That's what you keep doing, bro. Your whole face will freeze, and we're like, "Hello," and you're like, "Dude, I'm good. I'm good."
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Hey, what's that hat? Side note, what's that hat? I like that.
Yeah, I know, right? Just a little golf hat, man. Side note, I've been golfing a fuck ton. I've been golfing a lot.
But you're still bad, right?
I've gotten a lot better. Like, actually, a lot better.
I remember that one
But-
time I went to the driving range. It was brutal.
Dude,
Oh,
I am
what?
terrible.
I went to
I-
the driving range today, and I look a lot better.
Nick, you swing left-handed golf clubs?
Yeah, I might as well swing right-handed. It's that fucking bad. So,
Lice?
huh?
Lice?
I don't know. I can't even I like swing and miss almost. It's that bad. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to- It's just terrible.
Jesus. Figure it out, man. Golf is supposed to be easy for us.
I know that's what they all say, but
No, it's not. It's not easy at all.
I can drive the shit out of it, but I can't do anything else. That's about
Yeah,
it.
that's what everybody says. But you really can't have the shit out of it. You can hit it.
I
Like
can. I can hit over 300 yards, boy. I hit it over at Top Golf over the net like every time.
Psych.
I do. I'm getting good at iMovie. I'm getting good at iMovie, and I'm clipping a video of me hitting it over the net. I have a video. I'm clipping it. Shit.
One time, you said every time.
Yeah, every time, but I'm not gonna record it every time.
Okay, I want you to record it every time.
You saw that video of Mike Trout hitting it? That was like me.
Yeah.
oh,
Just not as effortless. I had to
My
put my whole
goodness.
body into it. Mike Trout just flicked
Oh.
Chris, and he's there. I want to go over.
Can we go over the offensive tackle draft for my man Tom, the 13th pick, boy?
Who cares?
God.
We're not
The
talking about
Bucs-
offensive tackles right now. Come on.
why
The
Wirfs? Iowa boy Wirfs? I love the
Oh,
Hawkeyes.
Wirfs is a beast. He walked his
Yeah.
bond down that red carpet. Good guy. Good
Bro.
guy.
Bro, and the Bucks got good guys, man. Rob Gronkowski. Dude, did you know his name is Robert James, like mine, Robert James?
So does that mean you guys are both equally good at football?
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
That's how that works. We're gonna get into Gronk going to top A.
Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Jalen Hurts has just been drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles.
Fuck!
What?
What in the world?
Dude, what are the Eagles doing, man?
Dude.
What are
They,
the Eagles
they
doing?
got to be trading him. They have to be.
Carson
Trade
is
bait,
their
dude.
franchise. Why would they
I
draft
know.
another guy like that?
It's trade bait, man.
Yeah, they gotta be.
Has
I
to be.
hated their first round pick too. They took some other wide receiver when Jefferson was still on the board. I would have taken
they took
Jefferson.
that. Yeah, that's why the Vikings were going to probably take a DB with that pick and
Yeah.
reach for a DB with that pick. But then they didn't take Jefferson, so they're like, "Fuck it, we'll take Jefferson." If y'all are
Yeah,
going to be stupid,
They took a kid from TCU who's like 5'11", and I'm sure he's fine. But
no, yeah,
dude,
Eagles,
Justin Jefferson's from LSU. He's a beast.
Eagles definitely have an argument for having the worst draft so far. Got to be like Jalen Hurts is good, but you don't need that. You need weapons. You need protection. You need defense. Like
It's got to be trade bait, bro. It's got to be.
I've never heard of
No.
someone drafting a quarterback like with first round, second round talent just to trade him. I've never heard of that. Who's done that?
Yeah, that's true. They could have just traded the pick, I guess, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
And then there's the other argument where you're taking him so someone else doesn't, but everyone in their division has a franchise quarterback. So there's no – I don't know why they're worried. Unless they knew the Vikings were going to get him and they don't have
Bro.
to deal with him.
Kirk fucking sucks.
Are we really going to go over this again? Kirk's a top
Almost
quarterback.
I almost had a Kirk background, but I couldn't find a good one.
I have that one that I used as my podcast episode title or background. It was like
Oh
him,
yeah, yeah.
the Dumb and Dumber face, and it was like, "You're telling me we have a chance."
I forgot about that one.
I want to go over the biggest takeaways from the first round, like biggest winners and biggest losers. So, Nick, we'll start with you. Who do you think was like not won the first round, but definitely because obviously you could say the Dolphins won. They had 3 picks, so it's hard not to say that they won. But like steal of the draft or best fit,
Well, we've already went over the steal of the draft.
who?
What, Wirfs?
Jefferson to
Oh, yeah.
the Vikes.
Oh, that was a
See?
steal. I wouldn't say that's the best though.
No, he was getting mocked in that 20. He was getting mocked to the Eagles a lot at 21. or a bit higher, but CeeDee Lamb falling to 17 to the Cowboys.
But the Cowboys didn't need a wide receiver. They did not.
I know, but dude, he's unreal. A lot of people think he might on as high as 8 to the Cardinals, and he dropped all the way to 17.
I saw a lot of people that, like, in this draft is showing me a new thing, the new trend in the NFL. That defense doesn't matter anymore, bro. They're just trying to stack your offense. That's the new thing. They're not trying to compete with the Chiefs. They're not trying to stop the Chiefs. They're trying to just throw as many touchdowns and score as many touchdowns as the Chiefs. That's the new NFL now. I think is
Bro,
trying to score high.
just because of one draft.
Bro, it's multiple teams that are doing it that need defensive players, but they're drafting offense instead because they don't care. They just want to be.
But what's Bill doing? What's Bill doing?
Taking D2 safeties is what he's doing.
Exactly.
What's that safety's name, Nick? Do you have his name?
Who cares?
He's from Lenore Rhine.
Yo, I knew a guy who played baseball there.
I think they're actually kind of a powerhouse football team, low key, but his name is Kyle Duggar.
That was the guy that Belichick missed something with the draft, and he was down there he missed the NFL Combine to see that kid work out.
I thought it was a linebacker that he went and saw, not a.
I thought it was a D2 guy.
Yeah. You're right. It might have been that guy then, but it
had to have been him. What other D2 guy?
I swear it was like a lineman that he went and saw, not an offensive lineman, but a defensive lineman that he went and saw.
I don't know.
Because there was
Either way,
pictures of it. It was pictures of it, and it was like raining and shit too, and he was still out there like coaching the guy and everything.
All I'm saying is the draft can be toward offense all you want. So Bill has 6. It don't matter. Bill knows what the fuck he's doing.
Tom's got 6. Bill doesn't have 6.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, but Bill's got those 6 because of Tom.
And Tom got those 6 because of Bill.
Yeah, equality. Let's go. I am so sick of the debate between Tom and Bill. Who needs who? They need each other.
Yeah, just like Sean Payton and Drew.
But guess who's going to win a Super Bowl?
In my opinion.
Who's going to win a Super Bowl next? I think we asked this last week. Bill Belichick or Tom Brady? Who's winning the next Super Bowl? Like, who between the two of them will win another Super Bowl?
Well, I mean, you have to say Bill because Tom's probably got like 2 more years. Belichick can still coach longer than that.
Tom's on one of the most stacked teams in the league now.
I mean, their defense is still
Yeah, they got
whatever.
Tom's got, like, I love Tom to death, but he's gotten picked up from the Pats defense a few times. You know what I mean? Like,
do the Pats beat the Bucks?
They would have won against the Seahawks if they wouldn't have intercepted that ball, bro.
I mean, you could argue a lot a lot of his Super Bowl rings because of other people, but obviously he put the people in position, put his team in position. You know what I mean? To be close enough. But
I mean, like he scored. It was 28-3. Like he scored the points, but the defense also had to shut them out. You know what I mean? Like it goes both ways, I guess.
So Nick, you're saying CeeDee Lamb was your steal of the draft at 17 to the Cowboys?
Yeah, I think so.
Taking his phone. He's got good hands. Taking his phone away from his girl. It's good.
Yeah, that video was fucking funny.
He's on the phone. He's just like, no.
Dude, I seen him. He tweeted. He was like, no, it's not like that. I was like, yes, it is like that.
And people were commenting like your girl made you post that or something.
People were replying like, hey, give him his phone back now. It's like, stop tweeting this stuff or whatever.
Shannon Sharp ripped him. I was cracking up.
Dude, can we slide to like a different, just a little bit, like just a little different for like 5 minutes?
Bro, we're on a subject. We can't be this ADHD, bro. We got to stay on a subject, and then we can go to the next one.
Dude. All right.
Just give me your steal of the draft. I'll give you mine. Then we can go to what you want to talk about.
All right. I agree with Nick. I can't. I just agree with Nick. There you go.
Because you just want to get to the next thing, huh?
Bro, go ahead. I want you to say what you got to say, bro.
I feel like I had a different one, but now you're making me mind blank. I guess I'm going to have to go with Justin Jefferson. I thought that was a good pick, you know.
Edwards-Helaire was nice for the Chiefs, too. He's a good fit.
That running back is very that's going to be a dirty – I'm picking him up in fantasy, I'm telling you that much. First 3 rounds.
A lot of receptions out of that backfield with Mahomes for him.
Now, before we get into Robbie's bullshit that he wants to talk about, what's the worst pick that you saw in the first round? Nick, we'll start with you.
Let me think here. Probably that. I don't know about. Oh, the worst pick was Jordan Love. Sorry, I don't know why that took me so long to figure that out.
I concur.
Like, Aaron Rodgers just needs a wide receiver just so bad.
Needs a wide receiver.
And it's the deepest wide receiver class ever. And then what do? They draft a backup quarterback that's not going to play for 3 seasons. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Unless he gets
maybe they saw something though. Maybe they saw something. Maybe they saw something and thought, he needs to sit behind Aaron Rodgers like Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre for 3 years, and
They're
then
not
he
questioning-
the next Aaron Rodgers.
They're not questioning Jordan Love's ability. He's got the ability to be a good NFL quarterback. It's the fact that Aaron, that's not for 4 more years unless you plan on getting rid of Aaron, because Aaron still has 4 or 5 more years left in him.
They were 13-3 NFC Championship. They weren't that fucking far away from being
he had a down year, but man, he needs weapons in this weapon-filled draft, and they trade up to get his quarterback, and everyone keeps comparing it to, Aaron got drafted when Brett Favre was still there. No, Aaron fell to the Packers. He was supposed to be a top 5 pick. He fell to the Packers. They traded up for Jordan Love. They want this kid there. So I'd be pissed if I was Aaron Rodgers. I love the Vikings. I hate Aaron. I hate the Packers, but I would be pissed if I was Aaron Rodgers right now. I'd be so mad. I'd want out. I'd be like, fuck this place. I'm out. Sorry.
Worst pick of the draft, Mekhi Becton, bro. Dude failed a fucking drug test.
He failed a drug test?
Yes.
So he can't play?
I don't know, bro, but he failed a drug test yesterday.
Is it an offensive tackle? Is that tackle?
For the Jets, yeah.
What's with these offensive tackles? Laramie Tunsil a few years back.
What an idiot, bro. Dude, you're supposed to get picked in the top 15, and you can't stay off the weed. Stay off
the weed! Yes. That's going in the FIO intro right there. No, but Laramie Tunsil, which is funny, we're talking about him. He just signed a 3-year, $66 million deal today by the Texans.
Damn.
Gas mask to getting paid, boy.
Jesus.
I didn't know he's that good. That's DeAndre Hopkins money right there.
True.
Do you?
They got
drafting someone with that might be suspended a couple games isn't always a good pick. But there wasn't a lot of trades. I know the Vikings traded down to get 31. I thought that was a really good trade. We weren't going to take anybody special. We got that good corner from TCU, Gladney or whatever, and then we
you definitely need fucking corners. Xavier Rhodes is garbage now.
The roads are open.
Rhodes is gone.
Roads are fucking way open.
You didn't know Rhodes is on the Colts now, boy.
Dude, I don't keep up with
that's why, because the roads are open.
Rhodes is on the Colts. We got rid of Trey Waynes because he wanted $1 billion, and now he's on the Bengals. He signed a max.
I knew that.
And then Mackenzie Alexander's gone. He was our guy from Clemson, number 20. He was all right, but he wasn't anything special. So we literally have two corners on the roster. I guess 3 now, but we definitely need some more depth. All right, Rob, what did you want to talk about?
Dude, The Last Dance, man.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, what?
I haven't been able to.
Come on.
I don't have cable, and I don't know how else I'm supposed to watch it. How am I supposed to watch it?
Exit out real quick so me and Nick can talk.
No, don't do that.
I'm not doing that. This is my fucking show. I'm not exiting.
Dude,
Bro, you could text literally one of your
man.
friends for their cable login and watch it.
Yeah.
So wait, how can I watch it? That's what I was gonna.
Still has the Xfinity account probably.
How can I watch it from ESPN, the app or whatever?
I did it on Hulu.
Whose Hulu account are you using?
Mine.
You have one?
My mom and dad do.
I know they've been giving.
I'm not giving it to you because you'll be on there and then I won't be able to watch it.
Say it on the pod right now so everyone in America can do it. Because everyone in America listens to this show.
You can stream it on ESPN, I'm pretty sure. That's how I watched it. Just streamed it live on ESPN, and then I think you can play it back on there too.
I thought you had to have an account for that, so I didn't even try.
You just need a cable account.
I don't have a cable account.
Well, what did I just say?
You have a billion fucking friends, man.
Yeah.
1 billion?
Hey man, can I get your DirecTV login? I'm trying to watch this thing on ESPN. Yeah, sure thing, dude.
They'll be like, ew, I'm not trying to mate with you.
Dude,
Oh, yeah,
anyway,
everyone that
The
doesn't know,
Last Dance is very good, and I cannot wait.
if you guys want to talk about it, I don't care for spoilers. Just don't be like crazy. Don't give away the best parts.
I mean, there wasn't like any crazy stuff,
No, yeah,
but it was
What's the
good.
whole
Like,
thing? It's only a
it's
couple
gonna-
episodes, right?
it's only been 2, but it's 10 episodes total.
So go over like small stuff.
Jordan's definitely the GOAT.
I know that he was like, I keep seeing stuff here and there that I try and scroll past because I'm not trying to spoil it for myself. But like, I keep seeing a bunch of shit like Pippen wasn't getting paid shit.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And
That was crazy. Like, Pippen
Yeah,
was like, what, like 130th something in the league?
Yeah, I think it was like when they were during that second three-peat, he was like the 120th highest paid player in the league, and he was like easily top 5, top 10 player.
Well, apparently they didn't like each other. Like, and then Jordan went to go play baseball, and they said when Scotty was the guy for that team, he realized how much pressure that was, and like gained some respect for Jordan. And then so when Jordan came back, it was kind of like a brotherhood. So
Dude, shout out Scottie
I don't know.
Pippen. He's an NAIA guy, just like us.
He is an NAIA guy. Yeah,
Shout out
Yo,
Scottie
let's go.
Pippen.
you go to Cumberland's?
No, it
yeah,
was
that's
like,
where he went.
I can't even remember what
Cumberland's would be
school it was.
huge if Scottie Pippen went there.
Yeah, I don't know who the greatest athlete to ever come out of Cumberland's was. No idea. Wendell Williams? Fuck, I don't know.
Rowdy Martinez.
Rob Straub, dude. Come on, man.
Wait, Rowdy got a dad bod right now. You see him on the beach?
Dude, Rowdy just sent me something on Instagram. Me and Rowdy's bros, dog.
So what more about The Last Dance? You guys can keep talking about it.
I don't know. I thought Jordan in The Last Dance said that that nothing would have been possible really without like Scotty though.
Yeah, no shit. But like, I don't know. I saw this big debate about like how much talent Jordan's ever played with versus how much talent LeBron's ever played with, and they like compare all. It was like LeBron's played with some big name people, but they were all out of their primes, half of them.
Bro, dude, I saw a meme today and it fucking made me crack up. And it was LeBron or Jordan standing with Larry Bird and Magic Johnson with Bulls jerseys on, and it said if Jordan was on some LeBron shit, and then it was all
Oh no.
standing side by side, all with the Bulls jerseys on.
Fingers crossed.
The documentary is good. It's a little jumpy for my liking, like because like it's centered around that like 1998 season or like the 6th championship or whatever. But like it keeps like jumping back to like someone's childhood or like Jordan in his first playoff series in the 80s, and it's like these transitions are like they're like not like as smooth as I thought they'd be. It's just like
Yeah.
It is definitely like jumpy. It definitely is, but I mean,
Jump man.
I don't know. I mean, it's like, what is it, like 25, 30-year-old film? Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. They've put them together for so long, so who knows?
the whole
Like,
behind
that was the thing
the
back
whole
then.
behind the scenes stuff is so cool. Just like hearing from those guys and like, you know, what they're thinking in certain situations and like how the team dynamics are and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I think it's so cool to get like that kind of locker room access for teams and stuff.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck, for real. You need to watch it, Clash. You need to watch it.
Is it like Jordan 30 years ago talking, or is it Jordan now talking? From back then?
No, it's like him. Well, it's
Both.
I mean, it's kind of a bit of both. Like, yeah, like they have footage from like the times and stuff, but like they also will like come back to him like now, you know, how'd you feel at this time? Or like they asked him like what it was like as a rookie, and he was like, yeah, when I went into the hotel rooms when we were on the road, you know, there was like weed over there and guys doing coke over there and girls over here and like shit like that. So like,
That was crazy. That was crazy when he said that, bro.
Did he ever partake in that?
He said no, but
He definitely did.
come on.
You think LeBron's ever done a line?
Dude, I don't believe it, man.
You think LeBron's ever done a line? I don't think.
I don't think LeBron has, and I don't think Jordan has. I think that's why they're the best, dude. They keep their fucking eye on the prize, man. I don't think Jordan did, dude.
I think Jordan might have after he retired because
Maybe. I'm saying like when he was
yeah. I agree.
But you
when
gotta
he
understand.
was playing, dude, all he cared about was winning. That's all he cared about.
But you gotta
so he said.
understand. Back then, it was more socially acceptable to do cocaine. than it is now.
Why are we talking about cocaine?
It was like the 80s,
Hold on.
the Mets in the 1980s with like Doc
Yeah.
Gooden and Darryl Strawberry. Like they had that documentary on the 30 for 30 as well, where they were like doing coke during baseball games and shit. They would just like go into the clubhouse
Let's
Yeah, it was a huge.
and then go back out and play right field. Like that's crazy.
Dude, do you remember that one? Who's the one that threw a no on LSD?
Tim Lincecum.
No,
Yes,
No, bro.
Tim Lincecum.
No.
no,
He definitely has been high and threw a no-hitter. He talked about it.
dude, you might have to send me the link for that because I haven't heard that. The guy that threw an LSD was like, I think his name was Doc Ellis or something. It was in like the
And
60s.
Yeah, he was black. He was a black guy. I'm telling you, he took. There's like a big video of it. Dude, he said he was like seeing all kinds of shit. It was crazy.
I mean, I've seen some dudes at JUCO fucking come up drunk as shit to games and still ball out. So I mean, I think anything's possible.
Seen Brian Benz do it.
Chill, we don't name drop here.
I do.
We do now.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
what's up, Coach Shelton?
You don't watch these. You think he watches these?
What if he does, bro? I'm sorry,
Nick, tell him right now he's watching. I can see him in the corner. Tell him why you left.
Why I left?
Why'd you leave him? Why'd you leave us?
Why did I leave Cumberland's? Because of the philosophical differences between training that I believed in and that they believed in.
Training.
that.
Yeah, or practice, however you want to phrase it.
I'm gonna clickbait this video. It's gonna be all caps. Why Nick Boys left Cumberland's?
I'm sure a lot of people will be interested to hear about that.
He told everybody about that, dude. He told Shelton that he disagreed, and Shelton said, "I understand."
Yeah, I told him. I said, man, I got no beef with the coaches as people, anything like that. Like I told him that. I was just
It's
like,
the coaching.
yeah, it was just the way they did stuff and the way I was used to stuff was just like, I mean, I needed to get better if I wanted to play, and I wasn't getting help to get better. So like, it was time to leave.
But like you said, our outfield was like deep as fuck. Like our second string outfield could have been starters for anybody. You know what I mean? Like that's what's crazy. Like that year at least.
Yeah, dude. When you roll out Benz, Orly, and Rowdy,
Tough.
those guys are studs.
Yeah. So, who was the outfield your senior year? Rowdy, Orly, and who? Who was the third guy? Is Robbie frozen again?
I think it was that Leaf kid, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, forgot about him. But then they had other guys that rotated in, like Guillermo. I thought Guillermo was gonna get drafted, bro. I thought he was gonna be like one of those dudes that's just like, fuck, he's getting it. Like he's got raw power, raw athleticism, but then he just like got hurt, and then he like stopped caring, you know. Just typical.
The year before I came, he had a really good year. When he was like a
got hurt.
redshirt freshman or whatever.
Someone got hurt and he got to play, and then he balled out. He hit like 2 dingers in like 3 games. And I'm like, oh shit, Guillermo can play. That's right.
I saw he was playing. He was playing a bit this year, and so was Britton. Got a few at bats this year too, which is good to see.
Britton's another one where it's like Britton had raw talent, man. And like this year, I think he had a home run. He had like a really good game, his first game this season. And then obviously he hurt his shoulder. I think he tore his labrum or some shit. I don't know. Something happened. But this just sucks, man. Like hearing about people's senior seasons ending, like that is just I can't.
I wasn't
going through that.
I wasn't that upset straight away, to be honest, because like we kind of saw it coming, obviously. Like with March, everything getting canceled, but then like I've like thought about it like recently. I'm like, damn, dude, like we would have been playing today or something like that, or like fuck, I wonder what our conference record would be right now. Like, do you think we'd be in first? Like just shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, but
it kind of sucks.
Did they give you another like an option to come back, or like? What?
Yeah. Everybody had an option to come back, but I don't think I can do 6 years. I can't afford to do 6 years, dude. So
they said.
I think most of our guys are coming back, to be honest.
But you're okay with saying I'm good.
Yeah, just because I'm graduating this year. A lot of the guys that are coming back for us like still have school left to do, so like it kind of makes sense. Like they were going to be coming back anyway to like finish an extra semester or something like that. So I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well play. But for the guys that are straight up graduating, I think we're all moving on.
I mean, I respect that you like. I wouldn't be able to like. I say I wouldn't be able to say no to coming back, but at the same time, I had that chance because I remember before my senior season, Coach Shelton came up to me and said, because like the NAIA called, because I remember when I was at JUCO and I was going to go NCAA, they were saying like I was on the phone to NCAA just finding out eligibility and stuff. And they were like, you have 2 more years. And then that's it. I said, okay, that's fine. And then they said, and I get the NAIA, they said, no, you have 3 more years. And he told me that right before my senior year. And I said, he said, you only get 1 senior year. So either this is your senior season or next year's your senior season. And I was just, at the time I was like 24. I was like, I don't want to be, 25 going on 26 playing college baseball anymore. Like,
I feel like that too. Like I'm already 23 now. I don't think I can be 24 next year in the spring and still be playing.
But then I regretted it because obviously, and then of course that year they only had like 1 decent lefty pitcher. And the year, my senior year, we had like 4 good lefty pitchers. And so it was tough to get reps. And so, I don't know, it just really upset me. Robbie's trying to get back in right now. It says he's trying to connect. Sorry for the folks back home for trying to deal with Rob's shit. But
he's struggling.
I know. We're still getting good content in. I wanted to go back to the draft, the first round. What pick is it in the second round right now? You have it live right now somewhere?
Let me check real quick. Let's see if this page refreshes. It's pick 59. The Jets are on the clock.
What did the Vikings take?
Ezra Cleveland, a tackle from Boise State, who was getting
guy. We took the Cleveland guy. I kept seeing all this shit about how Cleveland was going to trade up for that guy just because the last name is Cleveland.
I saw he was getting mocked in the first round a lot. So, I mean, pick 58, that could be good for him.
I mean, I'm happy. I thought we were going to go tackle in the first round, if I'm being honest, because
you can never have too many offensive linemen, dude. It's so important.
That's what I'm saying, and that's been the biggest downside.
J.K. Dobbins just went stud running back from Ohio State to the Ravens because they need more rushing help, obviously.
I mean, these days in the NFL, you keep seeing it in the NFL. It's a two back set.
Yeah, for sure. I saw that the Ravens might be looking at running back too because, I mean, Mark Ingram, he's getting kind of old, low key. So it's probably not a terrible pick because he's a beast, dude. From watching a lot of Big Ten football, he's a stud. I mean,
yeah, Mark's getting a little older, but yeah, they definitely need a successor. But they also need like a bell cow, and then they need a guy that can catch balls out of the backfield. Obviously, that seems to be the new trend.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna pause recording because you can do that on here, and I'm gonna try and get Rob back in here.
Dope.
All right, we're back. Sorry for that little technical difficulties. There was 2 Robbies early in the show. I had to boot one of them, and then when Robbie tried to rejoin, didn't let him. So we're going to try and see how good my iMovie skills are by converting both. Robbie's back with the fake background with Tom Brady.
Brady, go.
We discussed that before, I remember. I forget what we were talking about before. I should have cut the tape back and saw probably something in the draft, in the first round of the draft. So
No. We were talking about just a little bit of The Last Dance.
We were talking a little bit about The Last Dance.
But we're out of that now.
Let's convert back. Let's gravitate back towards the first round draft because I have one more question for you guys about the first round. Which quarterback drafted do you think has the best weapons or is going to the best situation? So
going to the best situation.
Between Burrow,
there's only
the Bengals,
2.
Tua to the Dolphins,
or
and
3.
Herbert to the Chargers. Who do you think?
Well, Tua has a broken leg, so he can't play.
Broken hip, but he's good now. He got cleared.
When they drafted him, Mel Kiper said they might sit him for a year to get him fully healthy, which low-key might be a good idea for real.
That is a very good idea. But dude, I honestly think the Dolphins are on the right path, man. For real, I like Tua at the Dolphins. I really do.
So you think he has the best fit there?
Yes.
Let's go over
Burrow
the
don't have
weapons.
shit, and neither does fucking Herbert.
Let's go over their weapons. I think Herbert is going into the best situation. I think he has the best. I think he has the best chance to win right now with that team. In that, I mean, the division's tough, but I think that he's going into the best situation. What up, Corey? Hey, listen to the Corey
Like my
Lettington.
background.
Listen to the Corey Lettington Experience, the Corey Lettington podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, Herbert's going to Austin Eckler, which is a top running back in this league now, I think, at this point. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Hunter Henry. Like, that's a squad and a half right there. You can't beat that.
Yeah, but what were they like? How many games they win last year? Like 5?
Yeah, but that was
Is he that much better than Phillip Rivers?
Phillip Old Man Rivers that's throwing hella interceptions. Hell, yeah, get some new guys in there that can.
Dude, if I had to pick to be in one situation of the quarterback draft from the first round, I might pick to be Jordan Love.
Can do that.
He's not going to play for 4 years.
Yeah, but you get to learn from Aaron Rodgers. He's had no right career after sitting on the ride and pine for 3 years. He's a Hall of Famer.
Was it 3 or was it 2?
3 full seasons.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, Jordan Love's obviously going to be in a good place, but you think Aaron Rodgers is really going to embrace that man with open arms,
Oh, Jordan Love.
right?
I hope Aaron Rodgers sends him to the. I hope Aaron Rodgers is like, you're never playing, son.
It's going to be the same way. Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre never got along because Brett Favre was like, "Fuck you, you're not my replacement. Like, I'm going to outlive you."
Fuck Aaron
Dude, Brett
Rodgers.
Favre was really mean. He came on Fox News the other day when I was at the bank, and I was like, man, this dude is just collecting a check talking to Fox News football. He's talking about the draft. Then it made me go down a rabbit hole of Brett Favre highlights, bro. He was kind of mean, but he was kind of like good at football, so I guess he made up for it.
Brett Favre, yeah, top 5 quarterback of all time, man. Can't
Go.
Top 5.
top 5.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know much about football like that. Like, I can name you like the best quarterbacks, Tom Brady, and then that's about it.
I mean, we've definitely had an episode. Robbie was on it where we talked about the top 10 quarterbacks of all time.
Last
Top
week.
10, bro.
No, that was top 10
that
right
was-
now, wasn't it?
That was top 10 going into 2020.
Oh, did you say all time?
We did all time on my radio show at Cumberland.
Yeah. On your radio show.
But that was about it.
Well, yeah.
So I'm going with Herbert going to the best situation. You're
Herbert,
saying,
baby.
Two.
Actually, I take it back. I know about the Chargers, and that's it. Go Herbert, baby. I hope Tyrod Taylor doesn't see 1 inch of grass on his cleat.
Yeah,
Oh,
is Herbert going to be the starter?
But you think of
Yeah,
Tyrod
too
Taylor,
wrong.
bro. You think of 500. That is it. He's a
Tyrod
500.
specializes in developing rookie quarterbacks, sucking for a few games, and then Herbert comes in.
I don't care what Herbert does.
I agree.
At least Herbert's tall and handsome. At least I can get away with that. He looks like a quarterback. Tyrod Taylor's going to come in and throw for 173 and rush for like 40, and we're going to lose.
Dude, the
Tyrod Taylor.
Chargers tweeted out a graphic today of a picture of Herbert, and it said like drafted, whatever it was, 6 overall, and then someone quote tweeted and said, "This looks like an ad for a Disney Channel original movie or whatever," because he just like looks like he's 17
That's what I'm saying.
in a Disney
Like,
Channel
dude, Joe
movie.
Burrow's-
Disney Channel?
Ooh,
That's kinda
Disney
ugly.
Channel? Are you trying to give away our top our mock draft here? Are you trying to transition into that? Because we ain't
Not yet,
transitioned.
not yet.
Not yet. But there will be a mock draft of Disney classic movies coming up.
I'm on fire with the unintentional transitions.
I know. I wish
Right.
you were actually transitioning into them, but you're too early. You're jumping the gun a
Hey,
little.
what is that? What is that literary device where it's foreshadowing? Nice foreshadowing.
Ooh, someone paid attention in class.
Oh, boy, Rob.
Cumberland's taught me something, man.
Dude, that's a sick hat, man. Check this out, bro.
Yo, I got a Patagonia hat too.
Everybody's got to have a Patagonia hat.
I mean, it's
This hat came from Walmart for $7.99.
No, it's a dope hat.
I like the hat, dude. For real.
Did you guys see Colin Cowherd's top 10 NFL players? That's a nice Patagonia hat.
Top 10 what?
I did not.
Top 10 NFL players right now.
Right now? Oh,
Yeah.
It's bad.
Do you have,
Daughter, though?
do you have it right there?
I'm trying. I had it. I thought I had a screenshot of it.
Here, I can find it.
Dude. Liv Cowherd, though?
Here it
I
is,
would
here it is,
definitely
here it is.
do something about that.
He has. I got it.
I'm simping for Liv Coward.
Nah, bro.
we-
I can't give up my pride, bro.
Without looking, we all watch. I mean, I'm assuming at least me and you, Nick, watch a good amount of Colin Cowherd. Like,
Yeah,
do you watch
I
him,
follow
Nick?
him I follow him on Twitter and stuff. Like I see.
Do you watch him, Rob and Corey?
Dude, I've
I
watched.
like Colin.
I've watched
Yeah,
every.
I like them too. I like them too. But this top 10 list was bad, bro. It was really bad. So here, who do you think was his best player? Go ahead.
I mean, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now, so I can't say.
Nick, without looking at it, who do you think his best player? Who's his best player is? Who does he love? Who's his favorite player? It's not Patrick Mahomes. I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
I was gonna say Aaron Donald. I don't know.
Close. Russell Wilson. That man loves Russell Wilson.
He
Dude, he
does.
does love Russell Wilson. Nick, not Nick, and Nick and Kleist. Yeah, I've watched every Colin Cowherd show like on YouTube. I've watched. I'm like on top of the updates.
Same. I follow. I got hit that bell, bro. I hit that bell notification.
The only thing I can't listen to him talk about is like he doesn't talk about baseball at all, but like sometimes he hates on LeBron, and I just can't. Listen to that nonsense.
Belay, did you watch The Last
He
Dance?
still has Tom in the top 10, dude. He said, "Did you watch The Last Dance?"
Wait, Last Dance? No, I haven't watched Tiger King either. I've been
He needs a FIO.
Once I get
Damn,
done
you gotta
finals-
figure it out.
Watch Tiger King?
He hasn't.
No, once I get done with finals, I'll be caught up. But then I'll be like 2 weeks behind on the memes. So
All right. I got my Patagonia hat on too. We're good.
Dude,
Rob,
that
figure
hat
it
is
out.
that hat is like creased and broken.
What do you mean?
Just like the.
it's like your jumper.
It's what every hat you have and own is a creased and broken hat.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Right here, it's like always creased, like right up in here.
It's because I don't take good care of them.
That's correct.
I don't, but it's still a nice hat. I like this hat.
Fratagonia.
Patagonia. I'm down for it. I'm doing the rest of the pod. It was my skull cap.
Fuck skull.
That hat sucks.
Yo, it's a dope hat. I don't want to hear that. Fuck out of here.
Oh, you mean like skull like Vikings? I thought you meant skull like the dip. I was like, you have a skull hat?
Colin, let's go over. I just want to roast Colin. I love Colin Cowherd, but I want to roast him real quick. His top 10 NFL players. If you guys agree with this list, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. Russell Wilson, number 1. First off, that's way off. That's just biased. Number 2, Christian McCaffrey. A good argument for number 2. Aaron Donald.
Okay, that's a good number 2.
You gotta not seem like it's all black guys. So you got the one white boy in there too. It evens it out.
We don't bring race into this show.
Why?
Aaron Donald. Patrick Mahomes at 4. George Kittle at 5. Jamal Adams at 6. I wouldn't put Jamal Adams in my top 10 at all.
No.
I wouldn't put
put
Jamal
Lamar
Adams in my top 25.
put Lamar Jackson at number 1 too.
Mike, spoiler alert, Lamar isn't in this. Mike Evans at 7. I wouldn't put
Lamar's
him.
right there on number 8.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Lamar Jackson number 8.
You're drunk.
I jumped the gun. Chill, bro. Zeke Elliott. I would put him in my top 10. And Tom Brady. I'm sorry. I'm not putting him in my top 10 NFL players. There's a lot of players. I'll put him in my quarterbacks, but I'm not putting him in my
Tom is in there, dog.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
Lamar Jackson is
crazy
definitely number
talent
one.
to have
Aaron
Tom
Donald.
in the top 10.
I think Patrick Mahomes is number 1.
Yes, of course.
Patrick and Lamar at 1 and 2.
And then it's McCaffrey, and then it's
Switch.
I don't know.
Switch.
Mike
Russell.
Evans is a fucking stretch.
He's good, man, but he's not top 10 players. He's not even
What do you mean dude, Julio's better and fucking DeAndre's better.
DeAndre Hopkins, Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas is the best receiver in the NFL right now.
Yeah, how can you not put
He had
him
150
above Mike
receptions
Evans?
last year.
And he doesn't have him in his top 10 players. He put Mike Evans as the only receiver up there. I think besides like
Dude,
George
you should
Kittle.
at Colin Cowherd on this podcast.
Maybe he'll listen. I don't know.
Hey, Colin, you're an idiot.
And
Have
you're-
me on your show.
I just don't get it. I would switch Russell with Patrick, and it would look his top 4 would look decent. If he switched those, it'd be Patrick Mahomes, McCaffrey, Aaron Donald, then Russell Wilson. That's all right.
Dude, how can you put Aaron Donald in? I don't know.
How many points does he account for? What the?
Donald's a monster,
Yeah, but like,
I
bro,
know,
he's not gonna sack you every time.
but he's definitely the best defensive player in the league right now.
Right, so put him at
So
10.
screw defense.
Put him at 10. All right.
I want to see all offense. I want to see touchdown after touchdown.
Thank you. That's the new NFL now. It's all
Once
off.
Ray Lewis left, I'm out of defense. Who cares? You know.
Corey, what's the first thing you're going to do once the pandemic's over? I got to ask you.
The first thing I'm gonna do,
First thing. Trump opens up everything. You're good to go.
Trump opens up everything, dude. My life like hasn't changed at all over this.
I mean, kind of.
But like I think I'll just go probably just try to see my grandma because like I feel weird about seeing her right now because I feel like I got like that touch of death, bro. I feel like I could see her and she just falls over. That's how they make it seem, bro, on the news. The news
Yeah.
is scaring. The news is scaring people.
You can't go hug your grandma.
Dude, I know that's weird. Other than that, no, I mean Williamsburg's pretty boring, dude. So like my life hasn't really changed. There's not much to like.
What are you
How
doing
much
to
to
stay in
do?
shape?
Huh?
What are you doing to stay in shape?
I bought a mat, and me and Connor and my roommates and my brother, we've been doing jiu-jitsu like every day.
That's it.
Yeah, it's been beating me up, dude. My ears are like swelling up.
Ooh, you're getting that cauliflower. ear,
Yeah,
boy.
bad. I'm gonna be as long as I don't mess my face up, I'm good.
You're trying to
We've
go.
been playing a lot of basketball, like a lot of king of the court, like 3 dribbles, and you got to shoot.
You gonna go bald and just be Joe Rogan?
No, I'm not gonna be bald. I think a growth spurt's coming soon. I've been getting a lot better sleep, so I've been getting a lot better sleep. So I think like I'm gonna grow like 4 inches over the summer. That's what I'm gonna do in quarantine.
Yo, B-Led, when are you gonna get me on your podcast? When are you gonna invite me?
Dude,
on?
soon, this Zoom thing's kind of cool. I've kind of taken a break on it just because like I don't know. I don't think I'm like cool enough yet. So
Bro, whenever you want to get me on the pod, just let me know. All right.
Same,
I'd
man.
love to talk to you. Probably won't talk. We'll talk about sports, but we'll probably just be off the wall a lot. That's why this one's cool because it's like one thing, you know. More like sports.
Yeah. We're kind of ADHD in right now. We're kind of going back.
We
Like
talked about the corona at the beginning.
I always write a list of like an order of things I want to talk about, but it never works out. It always kind of jumps.
Yeah, people like that though. They like the off the wall stuff.
I should just call this the ADHD podcast. That's what I should call it.
Dude, that's
Yeah, you'll have
my-
concerned mothers listening about how
Yeah.
they can deal with their ADHD.
Yeah.
Oh, I need this.
That's a new audience. That's
Hey,
a
I'll-
great.
Clickbait it. Nick Boys left Cumberland's. Why? Question mark.
Yes. Yes.
It
It's
says,
like a
what about
4-hour
Coach Shelton? What?
You'll
Deep
have the
Darkest
one.
Secrets?
You'll have the one dude in the comments that's like, skip the 3 hours 14 minutes. That's where he talks about it.
Corey, you gotta have a beer in hand if you're gonna be on this, though.
All right, I got to shower soon. Can I drink something? I'll be right back.
He's like, can I drink some of this?
I'll be right back.
Well, I guess Corey Lettington is joining us on the FIO podcast.
Yep.
I love an impromptu guest. It fires me up.
That's what
Hey, B-Led, grab that manila folder when you come on the way back.
Manila. I
The
haven't.
manila folder.
Rob needs his notes.
I'm putting that as the title. Rob
The
needs a
manila folder.
Question mark?
I need it.
What do you guys want to talk about?
Nah, just the folder.
We're
You
gonna
wanna
do
talk
our
about Gronk and Tampa?
yeah.
What's the
Hey,
impact there?
Can we get into our draft?
No, not yet.
Nah, not yet.
We're just
Dude,
getting
we've been fucking podcasting for an hour and a half.
No, we took a pause because your ass lost Wi-Fi or I kicked you or some shit.
You kicked me.
I did.
Dude, is Gronk still gonna be Gronk? Like, does he still have it?
Does he have the red zone ability?
Does Tom still
Dude,
have it?
dude,
That's my
dude.
question.
They're gonna.
All right, hey, he's gonna he's gotta go in the shower, but he's gonna
shower because I got this 2K tournament. But I'll send it off.
he's gonna shotgun one real quick.
This is going on the intros. You better do it good.
I hope so.
What do you
I ain't done this in a bit. I've done this in a bit. I've really in the summer months, I don't drink at all because like everybody's gone. You know.
What's your shotgun? What are you shotgunning right now?
It's a Bush
Pariba?
Light.
A Bush?
Yeah, it's really old and gross.
It's probably Garrett's.
I'm trying to cut my mouth.
What? Oh wait. Let's bet on it, Nick. Over under 3 seconds.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be over. It's
I'll
old.
take the over. Let's say over under
Over under 5.
4.5.
Over under 5. Over under 5.
4.5.
4.5. Halves
Four.
drive people crazy.
I'm going 4. Wait. Wait. Rob, time it. Time it on your phone.
So I can like lean up. There you go.
I'll take under 4.5.
I'll take over 4.5. We'll take that. $5 on Venmo.
Hold on.
$5, eh? And you just saw me open it. There's an open. So here's what you gotta do. So you could. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
'Cause
let's
I was
shake
one of these people. I was one of these people. So there's some people that you go out to do it, and they kind of sneak off, and you're like, where'd they go? Then they show back up. They definitely poured some of it out.
What?
It's a veteran technique.
He knows because
If you're bad at it, you just gotta sneak pour a little. Y'all gotta pee, and then as you pee, you pour a little bit of it out, and then you go back to the group. It's a common.
Or you pretend like you're like wobbly. Oh shit.
Yeah. I hope you're not doing that. Then you're just not allowed in the group.
All right, so over under
Taking the over at 4 seconds. He's taking the under. You better have the official time, bro.
4.5. 4.5.
A 4.5. I'm taking over 4.5.
All right, someone, one of you got to count down.
3, 2, 1. Oh, that's under. That's under.
One.
That's under.
Meet me outside of B-More at the bank. Mark Ingram, Lamar. Hey, they gonna get a Super Bowl out of me.
That'll be a $5 Venmo charge. Thanks, Clyde.
Yeah, I'll send that.
3-5-1 from my man. For B-More.
We should have. That's what I tried to say 4, but it still would have been under 4, but just barely. I tried to say 4. I couldn't just agree. I had to go with the over. Fuck it.
You have to.
That was a good one.
That was
Yeah,
impressive.
that was the fastest I've ever seen B-Led shotgun, if I'm going to be honest with you.
That might go in the intro right there. I'm not gonna lie.
That has to go in.
I keep trying to mess with iMovie, even though I'm really bad at it, but it's okay. All right, Brady and Gronk together again. We were talking about that. I think that they're going to use OJ Howard as their main guy. They're going to get Brady out of there,
No shot.
and Gronk's going to be their red zone guy.
No shot.
Okay, expert, what do you think?
Gronk's not rolling. Gronk's not coming out of fucking retirement to not be the main guy. You know how Gronk is. Gronk's
Yes,
not.
he would. He's going to make $10 million this year. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't want to hurt his body.
Yes, he does give a fuck.
He doesn't want to hurt his body.
Gronk is a winner. It
Yeah,
does
he's a
not
winner.
matter. Gronk is not going to come out of retirement to sit on the fucking sideline and watch O.J. Howard get majority of the snaps. It's not going to happen.
Nick, what say you?
I think Gronk will get the majority of the snaps. I just don't know how
Efficient.
productive he'll be having a year off and stuff. The thing that
He
I've
said he feels better than ever.
yeah, I mean,
I
you hear
hope.
that story every year in preseason camp and spring training for baseball. Like he's in the shape of his life, and then
Yeah, true.
you never know.
I mean, Percy
Do you think-
Harvin's wanting to come
do you
out.
think do you think the Patriots got a good deal? A lot of people bag on the
Yes.
Patriots because they got a shit deal, but like you traded a guy that doesn't even play for you, and he's never going to play for you again for you at least
Yeah,
on a
exactly.
fourth rounder.
Fourth rounder, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
think it was a
won.
good deal.
People were shitting on the Patriots on Twitter saying that they got a bad deal, but I mean,
And they're in the
How can you shit on him for that, though?
and
How?
they're in the AFC. You got to think about that. They don't have to worry about the Bucks. You know what I mean? Until the Super Bowl. By that time, I'm sure Jared Stidham will be a stud,
For sure.
or Brian Hoyer.
Cam.
False.
Cam to the Broncos.
Well, I haven't checked on the draft in a while, but Patriots right now QB1 is still what, Brian Hoyer? That's
No,
not good.
Jared Stidham's their guy, bro.
Yeah.
That might be worse. He's terrible,
He was the Texas high school player of the year, bro.
dude. He's bad.
Is he bad? I haven't seen all the highlights I've seen has been good.
I mean, yeah, when you watch anybody's highlights package, they only put the good plays in there.
Not true. I put a highlight up of my baseball of high school, and there was plenty of balls thrown. I remember it was a bullpen, and I told the guy that was editing it, he was like, "You want me to edit out these balls?" I was like, "Not all of them. I don't want it to seem too edited." So we edited out some of the balls.
The Packers drafted a running
No,
back in the second
Pat's
round.
got a D end. Bill knows what he's fucking doing, dude.
Oh, Pat's
Bill
got
knows what-
yeah, the draft's
Yeah.
on offense. Who's the
Bill
running
knows what
back
he's
they
doing.
took?
The Packers took
Yeah.
A.J. Dillon from Boston College, but they have Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams.
From
So
El Paso. What up, boy?
I don't really understand. So in their first two picks,
Packers are
the
fucking
Packers took
struggling right now.
they took a quarterback who they already have one who's their best player, and they took a running back who's arguably
And two.
who they already have one who's arguably their second best player. What the fuck are they doing?
Aaron to the Patriots. You heard it here
Good
first.
God.
Rodgers to the Patriots.
The cheeseheads are pissed.
I don't know. Yeah.
Dude,
What is their deal, man?
If Rodgers go to the Patriots, bro, that would be wild.
I'm
I
not
would
looking
instantly
forward
become
to.
a Rodgers fan.
I'm not looking
Just
forward
kidding.
to Akuda. That's for sure. Akuda twice a year. He's good. He's a dog.
He's a beast.
But
He is. He's dirty.
look at their secondary right now, bro. They got Clinton Dix. They got Jeffrey Okuda, and they got Darius Slay. That's a good second.
No, Slay's gone, isn't he? That's why they needed Okuda.
Oh yeah, Slay's on the Eagles, isn't he?
Oh, somebody knows more than Kleist in the NFL? Holy shit.
No, I corrected myself. Now, Rob, I'm throwing it up to you. That's going in the intro. So many things going in the intro.
Dude, let's get down to business, man.
Are we gonna do
Let's get to the FIO person of the week.
FIO person of the week. All right. I told you guys to have one. Nick,
I have two.
Nick, we'll start with you. Who's your figure it out person or people or situation, anything of the week?
Okay. I got a couple, but I'm gonna go with Roger Goodell.
Oh,
Like
I think I know why.
his performance at the draft last night was just like
Oh,
so cringeworthy.
where he's like,
Like-
come on, guys, come on.
Yeah, like that. Like when he'd look at the Zoom fans and he'd go, "Come on, guys, give me what you got," or whatever. Like he has the cadence and public speaking ability
Cadence.
of a 7-year-old. Like, and he has the personality of a wet paper bag.
Yo, wet paper bag.
He is terrible, and like
What about-
I feel like he's just so like blissfully unaware of just like how cringy he is and like how much people don't like him.
Yeah.
There was a blog today. One of the guys at Barstool, Feidelberg, he wrote a blog called "Would you take Roger Goodell's personality if it meant you got his paycheck?" And I don't think I would. I
would not.
Oh shoot.
He is the worst.
Yeah, that would be.
It would.
that's a
I don't know.
good
I don't know how much he makes a year. It's obviously millions of dollars, but like I
Millions.
don't know exactly how much it is. But like I don't think it would be worth it to be Roger Goodell. He sucks that bad.
He does know that. He does know that people hate him, and he like it's weird that he like the way
Yeah,
he
he
acts
did that
about
weird.
it.
He did this thing at the start of the draft where they got a bunch of people on Zoom like booing him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, is that all you got?" Blah blah blah, and it was just it was terrible.
I didn't see that. He actually got people booing him.
Yeah, it was, and I bet they thought it was gonna be funny, and it was terrible.
That's funny. Well, also, I thought you were gonna roast him for his Tootsie Slide performance.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. That TikTok is bad.
well,
really
it was,
bad.
at least it wasn't his idea. It was Jerry Judy's idea.
Yeah, but he just
The part where he's just like,
he needs to figure it out. It's as simple as that.
he's your figured. Hey, that's a good figured out person of the week. Robbie, you have two.
I got two, and I've already mentioned one today.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and go with the guy I mentioned already. This guy needs to really figure it out as fucking McKee Becton. I already told you about that. Fucking kid who's failed a – dude, I can't get over it. How do you fail a drug test when you're about to get fucking drafted, dude? How do you do that?
Yeah, I don't know how he's
Bad.
gonna.
How do you do that? That guy really needs to figure it out. But my number one, and really, really my number one, and we're gonna get like low key into politics right here, is the Georgia fucking governor Brian Kemp. Why is he opening up everything already?
Oof.
This guy's opening up, dude. Everything in Georgia is like open. Will be open by Monday.
You think?
No, yes. Like I know it's not news over there with you, but it's news over here, like in Kentucky. And yes, everything is open by Monday. Everything in Georgia.
That's crazy.
Fucking ridiculous. The dude needs to
Is it
figure
not
out,
bad
man.
there?
Yes, it is. It's awful in Atlanta. I don't know what he's thinking.
Yeah, it's like a big time. It's a big time city, so you'd think it would.
Yeah. Sorry, I went into politics, but like that was the first thing that came into mind when you said FIO person of the week is this guy opening up everything in the world, everything in the state, bro.
And who's your second?
I already gave it to you.
Oh, sorry. There's been
What is wrong with this?
There's
guy?
been a lot of pop-ups. There's been a lot of pop-ups on my thing. Yeah. See, Nick Boys just texted me. That's the pop-up I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude, you need to change the meeting time. You
I'm
need to extend it.
gonna pause it right, and we're back. My figure it out person of the week are females. Females.
What?
Just females, just women, just girls, just everyone who has vagina needs to figure it out
Why?
because they're
That's not a good one at all, I don't think.
Wait, I want to hear why.
just wait. Earth Day is supposed to be a magical day. Earth Day is supposed to steal crabs. Get the fuck out. All right, chill. Earth Day is supposed to be a magical day. Earth Day is supposed to be a day where we become one with nature.
This is about Earth Day.
Yes.
Everybody that follows you on Twitter has already heard this rant, so why are you saying it again?
It's not a rant. It was one subtweet to every female in America. Don't post pictures on Earth Day for your damn thirst traps. Nobody cares.
Cora posted a picture of Hurley on the Earth Day.
I saw that. That's not a thirst trap. That's a dope-ass picture.
All right, so she has a vagina.
But girls that are posting pictures of their ass and tits and shit, we don't want to see that on Earth Day. This is the one day we don't want to see it. We want to see nature. It's also a way for girls to show that they travel. Oh, look at me. I traveled all these places. They don't care about Mother Nature. They just care about showing that they're well-traveled. Figure it out, women of America. Figure it out. Is that not a good figure it out person of the week, people of the week?
I mean, it's all
Yeah,
right.
bro.
You know what I realized the other day? I've had Kleist muted on Twitter since like November.
Of 20 what? Of 2018?
He probably tweeted something about the NFL, and I was like, I'm gonna mute you, and then like plan
Yeah,
to unmute
I
him like 2
remember-
days later. I
Dude,
forgot.
I remember when you did it. I remember when
And
you
then
did it.
I forgot until like 2 days ago. It was so
No,
funny.
I know when it was because you said it. Because it was during the NFL season when I
It
tweet
was.
during the games. I tweet all the time. Like that's just what I do. And you were like, all right. Like it was like week 1. You're like, I'm done. Or week.
And then-
What's November? Week like 4 or 5. You're like, I'm done.
And then I forgot. I just forgot to unmute
Yeah.
you until like 3 days ago.
A lot of people have texted me that, like not lately, but like in the years past, they've been like, damn, I forgot I unfollowed you or I forgot I muted you because the NFL season. 17 weeks in a year, I'm the worst person to follow on Twitter or the best. Really like,
Just 17? You don't plan on the Vikings making the playoffs this year or what?
all right, 17 to 20. I
The Vikes
just
suck.
say 17 out of
Mike Zimmer sucks.
Yo, chill, man. He's a good person. Defensive minded.
Doesn't mean he's a good coach.
Nick, do you have any more round 2 updates on us? I saw Antoine Winfield go to the Bucs. That's big.
They're in round 3 now. And
Any notable names?
no, it's dying out.
All right.
I won't act like I know everybody. I really just round 1 and 2. Round 3, I start to lose it.
All right, boys. You ready for our mock draft?
Dude, no, Nick Boys has another figured out.
Oh, I do. I have another figured out.
Oh,
Oh, so Kleist, you were watching the draft last night.
I did.
So the ESPN graphics, like every time somebody got drafted, they just like had to bring up like the saddest thing that happened in their life.
Yes.
They're like,
Yeah,
oh, he's been
actually
drafted,
saw
but
that.
like
That's stupid.
he grew up in a single mother home and his dad committed suicide at this age. Like, why are we bringing this up on the happiest day of their life? Or like,
Yeah.
Jeffrey Okuda's mom dying of cancer and shit.
yeah, just like it's unfortunate that these things have happened to these guys, but like, why do we feel the need to bring them up when it's arguably the happiest day of their life when they get drafted to the NFL in the first round? Like, it was just like crazy.
Yeah.
Like every person, they would just like had to find the saddest thing about them and
I
then
wanna-
say it on national television.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like
I want to point out that the Lions, obviously, the second round picked second pick picked Okuda, Jeffrey Okuda, and third pick. And then obviously, just now in the third round, they picked a guy named Julian Okwara.
Yeah.
Low key, low key, kind of the same thing, bro. What's going on there?
they have a tendency. They like it. But I agree with you, Nick. There was a couple where I was like, oh, that's super inspirational.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was like every single one of them had a sob story.
Well, they had that, but that's the thing. They had to have something though, because it wasn't a live draft. It was all on Zoom and shit. Like they had to have something. I understand
I
why
know,
they
but it
did
felt
it,
like
but
for
it's still
every person,
ugly.
they were just like they made him fill out a form that said like, "What's the worst thing that's happened to you in your
Like
life?"
like we get it, bro. You went through adversity, like, but you don't have to share the whole world with it unless those people are like, hey, tell my sob story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like, which is a little strange. Like, if I had a sob story like that, I wouldn't want people to.
Yeah, I wouldn't want them to
Especially on
say
draft
that
day, not on draft day. Show my fucking highlight tape and tell me how good of a football player I am. Don't tell me about my parents' diet or some shit. You know. I agree with that, Nick. I'm gonna go with Nick being the best figure it out person.
Hey, I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that too.
Cheers.
Hey, Rob, Dilly.
Dilly, to the ground.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Dilly. $2 at Goodwill. Shout out Goodwill.
Hey.
Yeah, I see it.
You already know, bro.
I'm gonna start getting good at that too. All right, while you guys were talking, I did our draft order simulator, and if you guys can see, Nick Boys has the first pick, followed by me and then Robbie.
I'm always last. Every
are.
time you do a fucking random order, I'm last.
So I got
we're
the paper here
we're
too.
snaking, right?
Yeah, we're snaking. So
Okay.
Nick, Mason, Robbie, then Robbie, Mason, Nick. You know.
Okay.
So Nick, so
this is the draft.
this
This
is the main event, the mock draft of Disney classic movies. Doesn't have to be animated. Doesn't not have to be animated.
Classic movies from Disney movies from our childhood, pretty much.
Pretty much. I won't give like a year time frame and shit. You know what I mean? Like
we're gonna all have different ones, I think. Anyways.
Yeah, but then it's weird because I've seen these on other podcasts and they just or other radio shows, and they do the draft, and then at the end they're just kind of like they kind of just agree who's the best. But I feel like we're just so competitive. We're all gonna be like, yeah, mine's the best, or no, yours the best. You know, so I don't know how this is gonna work out, but I guess we'll see. So Nick, you are officially on the clock. Ooh, we need to get that. We need to get that sound. The fucking. Well, I'm gonna fucking get it right now, dude. Hold on.
With the first pick, I'm gonna take Monsters Inc.
Wow. Bad pick.
Oof.
Embrace the bait. Embrace the bait.
Oof.
Huge oof.
That's a big oof.
Hey, I like it though. I like it. It's a real.
I mean,
it doesn't matter. All of us are gonna have different ones.
I love Monsters Inc.
And with the second overall pick,
I love Monsters Inc.
the 2020 mock draft Disney movies, I'm taking Lion King. Are you joking? Lion King,
Obviously.
first
That's not
overall pick.
Still get my first overall pick, so that's all good.
Ooh, all right.
I didn't want Lion King or Monsters Inc.
All right, go ahead, Robbie.
With the third pick.
Wait. Go ahead.
With the third pick of the 2020 Disney mock draft, Rob Straub selects Remember the Titans.
Ooh,
That is a good one. It's a good one.
That's a solid.
How many rounds are we doing? That's probably
rounds.
what we should decide.
3 rounds?
5. I thought we were doing 5.
4. I like 4.
4.
4 rounds? All right, I'm making a whole 4th round. All the other podcasts and stuff I listen to did 3, but we can be different. We can go 4.
All right, Rob, we're snaking, so you get another one.
Yeah, Rob, you're up next.
All right. With the 4th round of the 2020 mock draft of Disney movies, Rob Straub selects Tarzan.
Oh,
Yes,
good
sir.
one.
Yes, sir.
That's a good one. All right. So you got Remember the Titans?
And Tarzan. That's a solid 1-2 punch right there.
Oh, 1-2. All right.
Like Danny.
With my second pick in the 2020 Disney movie draft, Mason Kleist does select Jungle Book.
You're such a scrub. I could pick your 4 like easy. I
Bro,
already know.
Jungle Book's nasty, bro. Come on, they've made remakes of it. They made 3 remakes.
Did you like the live action remake of it?
I liked
you like
Mowgli.
it?
No.
I liked Mowgli over the other one, the Jungle Book
Okay.
remake. Mowgli was more raw. I thought that was cool. So Mowgli was my favorite. Nick, once you have your pick, let me know so I can play the soundbite.
Okay, I'm ready. With my second round selection, I'll be taking Toy Story 2.
Oh shit!
2.
Toy Story 2.
Oh
My favorite of the franchise, where they have to, where they get stolen by that creepy middle-aged guy, and they meet
Yeah.
Bullseye and Jesse and all
Yep.
them. That's my
I
favorite.
think
Toy Story
that might
2.
be my favorite of the franchise.
That's,
I would have to agree.
yeah, the one with the Forky, or the
Yeah, that one's
Is that
ugly.
that's the latest one, isn't it?
Toy
Yeah.
Story
Yeah, it's the newest
what the fuck? Like, because the girl loses the fork, and they're like, "Oh, we have to find this fork. Make another fork." What are you talking about? Like, if my kid
Yeah.
lost Forky, I'd be like, "Sucks. You're making another one. Like, your imagination's good enough." You know what I mean?
Yeah, but when they get stolen by that creepy ass motherfucker dude, and they find a way
Yeah.
out, Buzz comes to the rescue, dude. Got to, man.
That guy was definitely like the toys were sticky when they retrieved them. For sure. You know what I mean? They were a little sticky. But all right.
Okay, and then with the first selection of
back
the
on,
third
yeah.
round.
wait.
Okay. First selection of the third round, I will take Finding Nemo.
Oh,
God
damn it! Fuck.
That,
Nick.
an absolute classic.
Good.
That's an absolute
such a
steal
great
in the third
movie,
round.
man.
A steal.
What'd you think about Finding Dory? Did you like it?
I don't think it was as good. but
Not
it
even
was
close.
good, but not as
Not
good.
even close.
It was pretty good, but yeah, obviously not as good as the first one. All right, it is my pick now. I'm still kind of all right. I got it.
We might be able to go 5 rounds here, low key.
Yeah, there's a lot of good movies.
We can go 5.
And with my third round pick, I select Lilo and Stitch.
Trash.
No, that was on my list. That's a good flip.
That's
That
a
was on my
great
list.
Not a good-
movie.
Not a good one.
That's a great for third round. Great.
Not a good one. I
All
wouldn't
right.
put him in my top 5.
Oh, debatable. Are you ready, Rob? Should I play it?
Yep. With my third round pick, Rob Schaub selects Cars.
Oh,
Okay.
very
All right.
good.
I love Lightning McQueen, bro. Ka-chow.
Good job.
And fucking Larry the Cable Guy is Mater, bro. That guy's under.
Mater is the guy, man. Dude, Cars is low-key one of my favorite movies, dude, for real.
Cars is really good. All right.
I'm good.
You're up again. You
I'm
ready?
good. I'm ready.
All right.
I think we could go 5 rounds.
I thought he meant
Yeah,
like,
I think we
"Good,
should
I don't
go
wanna
5.
draft anymore. That's my team.
You're right, Rob. I think we should go 5.
All right, we'll go 5.
And with my pick in the 4th round, Rob Schraub selects High School Musical 2.
Oh.
Not
All
1,
right.
not 3, High School Musical 2. When they go out and they're having a summer job, Sharpay's trying to get Troy Bolton. Troy and Gabrielle are singing like, you know, why are you leaving me, blah, 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 blah.
Every day.
Great of our lives.
Shout out to
Great time. Me and Clyce performed it in the fucking talent show.
Were you there,
Great.
Nick, Matt? Did you watch us do our pizza?
I think
Top
so.
top
I
five
think
Disney
so.
movies.
That is a top 5 Disney movie. All right, Nick, are you ready?
It's you, dog.
No, it's not. Is it? Did I get the order wrong?
You got lost in the snake right there.
I'm writing it down as
You did get lost.
I wasn't
You're
ready for
lost in the snake right now.
I wasn't ready for round 4. All right.
It's your 4th round pick, and then I get my last 2.
All right. All right.
Yep.
And with my 4th round pick, we're going 5 rounds, right?
Correct.
The 4th round pick, Mason Kleist selects Aladdin.
Mm-hmm.
Big ugly.
Bro,
Yeah,
I think the remake Aladdin was better than the real Aladdin.
you're tripping, bro.
No, it
All right.
was 100%.
I'll be honest. I didn't really like either of them.
I like the one with Will Smith just because Will Smith as a genie was comedy, bro.
Yeah.
But really, I wasn't a big Aladdin fan when I was younger, not gonna lie. But I mean, Kleist is the kind of guy that would like Aladdin when he was younger. So
Yo, what's that supposed to mean?
just take it how you want it.
Aladdin's a classic. Get out of here. All right, go ahead. Oh wait, is it your turn? Are you
It's
ready?
me. I got these are my last 2 picks here.
This is big time right here.
Okay, my 4th round selection will be The Incredibles.
Oh, good pick. Great pick, Nick.
Great
pick.
flick. Absolutely great flick.
That was one of mine.
Underminer.
That was one of mine.
Okay, let me think. This is my last selection here. There's a few good ones on my list here.
Just keep playing it till he picks it.
My 5th and final selection, I'm going to take Chicken Little.
Oh, wow.
Chicken Little.
That's good, dude.
I love that
Wow.
movie.
Fuck, that's a good one.
The sky is falling.
The sky is falling.
Damn, Nick has a good team right now. Robbie, is it me or you? I'm getting lost in the snake again.
Dude, figure
you,
it out,
Kleist.
man. It's literally the order of what the screen is up there. On me, anyways.
Dude, when
On
Chicken
you.
Little was benching those donuts, I thought that was the funniest thing in the world when I was 9 years old.
Damn, dude. This is tough. This is my last pick.
This is it for you.
Damn. This is rough. There's so many little good ones. I just saw Chicken Little too on my list too. All right, fuck it. I'm taking it. It's a little bit of risk, but I'm taking it. And with my 5th and final selection, I will take Mulan.
Damn it!
Yes. That's what I like to hear.
I'm just playing. I wasn't taking it. That would
Yeah,
be my
you were.
6th round pick.
Okay.
That would be my 6th round pick.
Mulan's so far off the big board for me, it's crazy.
Mulan's
I think it's a good movie, but
Mulan's awesome, bro. You guys are tripping, man.
You have the worst team by far.
no shot.
We'll read it back and see what
We
we're
will.
what we're
I'll have it
working with.
written down.
All right.
Ready, Rob?
Here we go. With my 5th and final pick of the 2020 FIO podcast,
Draft.
Disney Draft. You all probably didn't even know this is a Disney movie, but it's an absolute classic.
Oh no.
You heard it here first.
Oh no.
Madame Zeroni, Holes.
Oh,
Ooh, good one. All
that is
right.
a good flick.
Is that the first non-animated one?
Remember the Titans.
Remember the time you have
Yeah.
both. You have both the non-animated ones.
I'm a big non-animated guy. What can I
Yeah,
say?
I'm surprised Mighty Ducks didn't go. Nick boys dropping the little Mighty
Cool
Ducks.
Runnings and Mighty Ducks.
I know we got any.
Big time.
Yeah, we got any honorable mentions. I got Cool Runnings, Mighty Ducks, George of the Jungle. Did you guys ever watch that?
George of the
I
Jungle.
got all of them. I got
Hercules, 101
you got
Dalmatians.
I got Up for me.
Oh, yep.
Dude, this could have been a 12-round draft. It could have.
Miracle, the hockey movie.
Great movie.
Pacifier with Vin Diesel when he's the babysitter.
Oh, dude, that is such a good movie. Holy shit, I forgot all about
Wall-E, little trash
that.
robot.
Not a big fan of Wall-E, honestly.
Wall-E was all right.
And what else have? Oh, National Treasure, both of them, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I love National Treasure.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage gets on my nerves. All right, let's go over our teams. So, Nick, you had the first pick, so let's go over your team. Monsters, Inc., which was a questionable number 1 overall pick.
Questionable number 1 overall, but he picked himself up.
Good movie. You could have waited till the 3rd probably for Monsters, Inc., but that's a good. You did make up. So we'll go Monsters Inc. at the 1, and then you had what was that? Toy Story 2.
Yep.
4 movies was probably the best, and then you had Finding Nemo, fucking clutch third round, first pick of the third round pick, and then following up with The Incredibles and Chicken Little. That's a tough team to beat right there. It's a tough team to beat. I think
I'm surprised that the other Toy Stories didn't go, to be honest.
You picked the best one with the rest of them. I mean, Toy Story 1 was great, but Toy Story 2 was like.
Toy Story 3 and 4 aren't even close. Toy Story 1's close.
Toy Story 2 was like one of the only sequels that's amazing. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Of any movie franchise. So it's tough to have a sequel that is just as good, if not better, as the original.
Iron Man 2 is pretty good.
Yes, it is. So Iron Man. That was Iron Man 3, dude.
I know.
But we ain't getting. We'll do top Marvel movies some other podcasts.
Dude, we should do that. Holy shit.
That'll go like
we would get a good draft right
That'll
there.
go 10 rounds for sure. I think your best pick was Finding Nemo. Honestly, that's
value. That's value in the third
I'm
there.
I think Finding Nemo's up there, man.
And then we'll go with Robbie's team. Remember the Titans, Denzel Washington, fucking undefeated.
Remember the Titans, the best movie of all time.
Good flick. Really good flick.
Strong side, left side, can't beat it. Remember the Titans, and then you had Tarzan.
Come on, man.
Goat movie. Cars, another goat movie. Underrated film. I'm not gonna lie, Cars wasn't even on my radar, but I forgot about it. Cars is a fucking great movie.
Cars is fire, dude. Not Cars 2 though. Cars 2 sucked.
High School Musical 2 is questionable. There's a lot of good High School Musical. That's one of the sequels that it was good, but I don't think it was better than the original.
I would have gone with the OG as well.
Yeah.
In my mind though, High School Musical 2 is better. I just like High School Musical 2.
It was good, but I think the original was better.
I think it's a good trend. Okay, let me back it up real quick.
Let him.
Listen.
Okay.
So High School Musical is really when Zac Efron and all of them are like still pretty young, right? They like don't have any like Sharpay and fucking Gabrielle. They don't have any type of body or anything like that. Like they're still like immature.
Well, where are we getting at in here?
I'm just saying like Zac Efron's like not mature. Zac Efron's like super ugly when he's trying to play basketball and like golf and stuff.
Where's
at the beginning? At first in the first High School Musical, but in the second High School Musical, great transition into their adulthood, man.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say High School Musical 2 was a bad pick because of your explanation. That was rough. You're judging people off their high school appearances. Oof.
Dude, I love High School Musical 2. And when Zac Efron goes out there and he's like sings like "Bet on It, Bet
on me."
Yes, sir.
Where he gets the fist.
Yes, sir.
He's good at golf.
But yeah, exactly. But at the very end though, when Gabrielle comes in and sings with Zach, bro, come on, man.
When fucking Gabriella dies in that car crash. Oh, is that a different movie?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me either.
Spoiler alert. High School Musical 7. All right. Last pick. Last pick for Robbie was Holes. Greatest last pick in this draft, I will say.
Holes is fire, dude.
The only
Zero
guy
is fire.
The only guy to take 2 live action films. So that's good. Or any live action films for that matter. So that's good. Then we'll go with mine. Which I think that was I think mine was a respectable draft. I know y'all want to roast the host. Roast the host hashtag. But let's go over my draft for real, because I think my draft was good and respectable. Lion King obviously should have been first overall, so that was a steal at second. I
had Lion King third overall for myself.
That's unbelievable. You had Remember the Titans as number 1 overall?
Dude, Remember the Titans is the best movie of all time, not alone fucking Disney.
So, okay, what about animated?
In my opinion, Remember the Titans is the best movie ever.
Animated? Animated. You're taking Lion King first overall?
Dude, animated is really close, man. I think Finding Nemo is up there. So is Tarzan. So is Lion King. So is Jungle Book.
Come on, man.
Lion King is a classic.
Lion King is a classic. It is.
I think Lion King's like it's ageless. It's anybody can fucking watch it. Man.
Did you like the live action remake of that?
I did. They did
I liked it.
The graphics were amazing, bro. They actually did really good with the graphics. So
I thought it was pretty good too.
a lot of people that are in my field of work didn't like it for the graphics, but I'm like, y'all are being too stingy. But anyway, Lion King at number 2 is a steal. Then Jungle Book. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Jungle Book's, if anything's making like multiple remakes, bro, Jungle Book's amazing. Mowgli, freaking Baloo, come on, Bagheera. Let's go, bro. Kir Han.
I watched Jungle Book in the theaters, actually.
Exactly, bro. Jungle Book is one of the most classic movies.
That doesn't mean I loved it.
Those 2 movies are one of the most iconic Disney movies of all time. Like you can't argue.
You're right. But I think Tarzan is a very iconic movie too.
Not more than Jungle Book.
I think Remember the Titans is one of the most iconic Disney movies of all time.
I guess I was just, for some reason, I was just going animated. Like for my head, I was just going animated. I wasn't even.
Dude, me and Nick Boys specifically said non-animated, okay? Cool Running / Mighty Ducks.
I can't believe they weren't picked after I mentioned them.
True.
I love Cool Runnings, dude.
So I got Lion King, Jungle Book, and then my next was Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch are great.
Lilo and Stitch is not top 5.
It was on my big board.
Lilo and Stitch started as a TV show.
No, it started as a movie.
No.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted, Rihanna. Don't get it twisted, Robbie. There was 2 movies before they made it a fucking film.
And the TV show was good.
Yeah.
I love the TV show.
Fucking 626. Hi.
I mean, I can do the Lilo. I can do the Stitch voice, bro.
Do it.
No.
Come on. Don't do that to us. Don't say you can.
No, I used to be able to. I don't know if I can.
That's like someone saying I can cure world hunger and then nah, I'm not going to do it.
They could, but people don't.
All right. My next
Embrace debate.
My next pick was Aladdin. I will say there was probably better ones on the board, but Aladdin is classic, and I stick by my pick. And then Mulan. Mulan's an excellent 5th round pick. And
I'm not gonna lie, you picked the most classics. You picked the most classics for sure. You did.
Thank you.
But overall, best movies, no, you're way off.
Sorry, I thought this was a Disney classics.
No, we're Disney childhood. That's what we agreed upon last night.
Classics draft. The title of this video is going to be Robbie.
Remember the Titans is a classic.
Question mark.
Remember the Titans is a classic. That's a fact.
All right.
Those Holes. Holes was when I was like fucking 7 years old, dude.
Should we put a poll on Twitter to see who's top 5?
Yeah, you should make a graphic of all of our picks and then tweet that shit out.
So let's.
Yeah, you should somehow do that. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but you should somehow do it.
Robbie, who do you think had the best draft?
If it wasn't me, Nick, but I think it was me.
Nick.
I would also say if it wasn't me, Rob. But if it was me, me.
Exactly. And Kleist would say, if it wasn't me, I don't know, because it wasn't me.
If it wasn't me, it was someone else that made a list besides you guys, because fuck you guys. You don't respect it.
I do respect it. But, I think Remember the Titans beats every other movie on this place.
Yeah, Remember the Titans was great. But I guess we should have been more specific. I should have stuck my foot in the ground and said.
What do you mean more specific, dude?
I should have said animated only. I should have said animated only.
Should have, man.
Obviously, live action's gonna be better. You're gonna relate more with live action.
But hey, all live action was available during this time. All of it. You didn't pick one.
You know what was a good? I'm going on my honorable mentions right now. You know what was good? I said Bambi earlier. I don't know if y'all heard that. Brother Bear.
Good flick.
Great flick. There's the running out of time again. Thanks, guys. It's okay. We could finish this in 10 minutes.
I think Up is a good honorable mention.
Up. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't.
A Bug's Life. You guys ever watch that?
Bug's Life.
Bug's Life is great.
Bug's Life is on my list, but when I saw motherfucker choosing The Incredibles, I had to step up my game and go Mulan. I couldn't go Bug's Life after that. Little Mermaid. Hello.
Oof. It's more of a girl's flick there.
It's still a classic.
Pirates of the Caribbean is technically Disney.
It is technically Disney.
Beauty and the Beast.
Nah, it didn't.
Beauty
really
and the
do it.
Beast?
Didn't really do it for me.
I didn't get off to that. But it's whatever.
Well, hey, if somehow you can do like a graphic on Twitter or something
will.
like that and like voting it, that would be sick.
I will. I'll post it. Should I do
I
it?
definitely think I would win though.
There's more followers on Williamsburg News. Should I do it on that? That's crazy. That account had to
they
be
would be like,
months.
what the fuck's going on?
Just retweet it on Williamsburg News.
Yeah, I could. Williamsburg News is dead.
No go anymore, man.
Britain killed it. We knew he would, but it's whatever. We thought it
I'm
was
going camping with Britain this weekend coming up.
Shout out. Britain, dude. Should I go to his wedding?
Duh. Why wouldn't you? Nick, are you invited?
No, sir.
You didn't get an invite?
Nick can be my
could've
plus one.
Not
could've
that I know
sworn.
of. Not that
Nick,
I
you want to
know
be
of.
my plus one?
Could have
Sure.
swore he said he was gonna invite you, dude.
Emily can't go. You can be my plus one.
All right, let me know.
Bet he can't say no to
Em
that.
can't go for real.
Yeah, she's got something else to do. I forget. And she's like, yeah, I don't have. Even though we both got an invite, she's like, yeah, I have something else to do, so sorry, we can't go. And I was like, well, I can still go.
Yeah, I can still go.
She's like, you're gonna
Bro.
go? Yeah, I was like,
Nick, I'm a groomsman, bro.
I know. That's tight.
It's lit, dude. We still don't know what we're doing for his bachelor party though.
there's nothing to do.
No clue.
Britain's not gonna
Guess
be
this camp trip.
a lot of things. He likes to gamble though, doesn't
Yeah, we were. Well, that's what was mine. My idea was to like take him to a casino or something, but I don't know.
Well, all right, guys. This has been a little messy. I won't say it was a good podcast, but it was definitely messy. So
Yeah, but those are the best ones.
yeah,
The content is still there. It's like when someone makes a meal and it looks bad, but it tastes good. That's what this podcast is.
Great
Well,
analogy.
I'm
I
glad
love
I'm
it.
recording. I'm glad I'm recording like this, where we can see everybody at the same time. My last one, it was like one at a time. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. So, because there was points where people were talking when it was on like my face. I'm like, don't show me, show somebody else. But I'm glad that it's got it like this. Well, I'll end it with a question. This cool would you rather question I saw. Would you rather die right now or live 1,000 years?
Live 1,000 years. Instantly.
Yeah, I'll take 1,000 years too.
Watch all your friends and family die?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
I don't
gift
know.
of life.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Die
It's the
right
gift,
now.
exactly. It's the gift of life,
A
man.
better would you rather would have been like die at a reasonable age or live 1,000 years.
I still think I would take 1,000 years.
I guess so. 1,000
I
years
would too.
For real, dude.
is a long time. That's 10
Just
generations.
think how many fantasy football leagues you could be in. You got to win at least like 10 championships out of 1,000 years.
Let's get realistic right now. Are we doing a live draft? I want to fucking
Yes, on Zoom.
Unless
Oh yeah.
no, Nick won't
can
be
meet
able
up.
to. He'll probably be in Australia. Nick, what's your long-term plan here? What are you doing? You graduate in May, right?
Yeah,
He's got a
in-
girl
in
though,
like
dude.
2-3 weeks.
Yeah, but you can't live with your girlfriend at her parents' house. You're like,
Move home for a little bit, at least probably a year maybe, and then go from there. I'm not
well, I
sure
remember a
yet.
couple years ago you told me you didn't really want to go back home.
I know. Things
So-
change. Rona changes things.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Well, don't give it.
Seems like yesterday we were snorting pre-workout, man.
Those were the days.
Insert clip
Man.
of that.
I would love to. I could send it to you right now, bro.
Oh, I have plenty. Don't worry.
I got a video of Nick Boys going, that's the flavor.
I need that. I don't have that one. I need that one. I have one of you doing a beer bong and then falling uphill, stumbling.
That's a bad one. It's a bad one.
Insert that clip. Oof. I wish I was good at iMovie. This is probably going to be like a weird podcast. It's just me going like that the whole time.
Well, boys,
I
I had a
want.
good time drafting, dude. It was a good draft.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fun. I'm going to start doing
Me
this every
too.
time. Do some weird mock draft like this every time. Like
Yeah, that'd be cool as hell. I want to be on like every time now. Can it just be like Rob Straub and Kleist and whoever else podcast?
And me, we'll just run a 3-man crew. That's it.
3-man crew and just add another person.
Yeah.
Like every other time.
3 men, 1 something. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what to pick. 3 men, 1 brain. I don't know.
Low key.
3 men, many opinions.
Hey. All right, boys. I love y'all. Nice to see you, Nick.
Love you guys.
Nice to
Good to
talk to
catch
y'all.
up.
For the cover photo. All right.
All right, fellas.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Thunder from Down Under, Nick Boys. Patagonia.
Yes, sir.
Patagonia.
Dilly
Thank you all for
dilly.
tuning in. Tune in next week to the FIO podcast. I'm sure I'll have someone else on. Maybe not. Maybe the same people. Who knows?
Fuck it.
Thank
Stay
you.
healthy, boys.
Yeah.
Love you guys. See you later.
Love y'all, man.
On.